Smallpox killed 25 to 30 of every 100 people it struck. The survivors were often left blind or disfigured with its characteristic circular scars. According to news.harvard.edu, as recently as the 1960s, smallpox killed as many as 2 million people a year. Hi, my name is Christy Hobbs, and the purpose of my speech today is to persuade you the importance of everyone being immunized. To prepare for this speech, I have also made a PowerPoint presentation to follow along with, so we'll know exactly what we're going to be discussing together. In this speech, we will discuss how immunizations save lives, how immunizations are safe and effective, how immunizations protect society, how immunizations save your family time and money, and how immunizations protect future generations. We will also cover misconceptions of immunizations and myths regarding immunizations and autism. First, let's discuss how immunizations save lives. Some diseases that once injured or killed thousands of children have been eliminated completely, and others are close to extinction. For example, polio was once America's most feared disease, causing death and paralysis, but today, thanks to vaccination, there are no reports of polio in the United States. Secondly, immunizations are very safe and effective. Vaccines are only given to children after a long and careful review by scientists, doctors, and healthcare professionals. Redness, pain, or tenderness at the injection site are mild side effects from getting vaccinated. Serious side effects are very rare. The disease prevention benefits of getting vaccinated are much greater than the possible side effects for almost all children. Thirdly, immunizations protects others you care about. Children in the United States still get vaccine-preventable diseases. According to CDC.gov, in 2010, the U.S. had over 21 cases of whooping cough reported and 26 deaths, which occurred mostly in children younger than the age of 6 months. Next, we will discuss how immunizations can save your family time and money. Children can be denied attendance at schools and daycare with a vaccine-preventable disease. Some diseases can result in lost time at work, medical bills, or long-term disability care. Finally, we will discuss how immunizations protect future generations. Vaccines have reduced and in some cases eliminated many diseases that killed or severely disabled people just a few generations ago. For example, vaccinating against rubella decreases the chance the virus will be passed on to the fetus or the newborn. There have been debates about whether the MMR vaccine causes autism. Parents also hear that vaccinations cause multiple sclerosis, diabetes, asthma, sudden infant death syndrome, but none of these are caused by vaccination. The government operates a safety monitoring system called the Vaccine Adverse Event Reporting System, which is monitored by the Food and Drug Administration and the Centers for Disease Control. These two monitor and watch for any possible adverse side effects from vaccine. No one wants to increase autism rates. One small case report of only 8 patients in 1998 led a research group to feel that the combination measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine might cause autism. But don't try to find this article online because the journal that published it later retracted it when a former member of the research lab revealed that the data reported in the study was fabricated. 12 years later, the lead author lost his license to practice medicine in England and was accused of fraud. The whole thing was a hoax. Before this came to light, several reputable scientists tried to duplicate the findings of this now discredited researcher. No one ever could, and now we know why. Unfortunately, frightened parents chose to skip the MMR vaccine, and measles epidemics occurred in the United Kingdom and the United States as a result of these unfounded claims. Some people may ask, if the MMR vaccine doesn't cause autism, then why is the diagnosis made around the same time as the vaccination? One of the criteria used to make diagnosis of autism is a language delay. Because children do not have significant expressive language under a year of age, doctors have to wait until around 15 to 18 months to confirm a language delay and make a diagnosis. That's about the same time as the MMR vaccination. which leads some parents to wonder about autism and vaccinations. What's everyone talking about thimerosal associated with autism? According to Immunize.org, this is not true either. The Institute of Medicine reached this conclusion in 2004, and we have the proof. Thimerosal has been removed from most vaccines since 2011, but the rates of autism are still skyrocketing. A 2008 survey of autism rates in California confirms that mercury is essentially out and autism rates are still going up. If thimerosal was the cause and it was removed from vaccines 7 years ago, then autism rates would be going down too. Because autism spectrum disorders are usually diagnosed by age 3, and by now any reduction in autism should have been obvious if thimerosal caused the disorder. Another point to be made is children can be denied attendance at schools and daycare with a vaccine-preventable disease. Some diseases can result, like we said before, in lost time at work, medical bills, or long-term disability care. Vaccines have reduced, and in some cases, eliminated many diseases that killed or severely disabled people just a few generations ago. For example, vaccinating against rubella decreases the chance that the virus will be passed on to the fetus or the newborn from the mother. In closing, not being immunized does cause harm to society. The purpose of my speech today was to persuade you that our society needs to be vaccinated because immunizations save lives, they are very safe and effective, they protect society, they save your family time and money, and they protect future generations. Disease prevention is key to public health. It is always better to prevent a disease than to treat it. Thank you.